Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Sierra and this is a story time about my BBL. Okay, if you're coming back from the previous video that I posted of my Miami vlog BBL, it's been some time since I had the BBL. Let me just start this off by saying this is not in no way or no shape or form to try to like discourage you from getting a BBL if that's what you came to this channel because you're interested in getting a BBL. This is just some things I wasn't gonna make this video because it's just was such a experience. I'm gonna say a bad experience. So honestly, I really wasn't gonna make this video, but I decided to go ahead and make the video because I felt like when I was going through it, it really wasn't nobody talking about this, some side effects that you can actually have from getting a BBL. So all I want to say is, like, don't let this video discourage you, because I know how that feels when you want to get something done like that. I've been there, and it's something you really want to do, you know, you're going to do it. So okay, just bring it back. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so I had a BBL with Dr. Dobek in Miami in September 2019. My experience with Dr. Dobek, well, actually my experience with Dr. Dobek herself she was good. Like I only met her, I first met her the day before my surgery when I went in for pre-op, and I sat down with her, and you know, she looked me over and we discussed everything, and she looked at my chart and made sure my BMI was good and checked all my blood work and, you know, everything that you have to get done before you can actually get the surgery. So why I was start off by saying I really don't feel like Dr. Dobek was a bad doctor, because straight from the beginning when I got in and she went over everything with me, she asked me where I was staying at. I told her where I was staying at. I originally was gonna stay at a hotel near the airport, and because I was more worried about just getting on my flight on time and everything. So when I told her where I was staying at, she was like, oh no, that's not good, you need to stay as close to the facility as possible. And she even got on her staff and, you know, was saying, why didn't you ask her what she was staying at? You know, I don't like for my patients to stay far out because anything could happen in traffic while, you know, you coming out of the surgery and going, you know, home or to your recovery house. So that's that. So I'm just, because it's been a while. Like I said, this was back in September 2018. So okay, let's take it back. I had my surgery, went in for pre-op. The next day I went back to the surgical center, went back to the office and waited for like, I must have was waiting in the waiting room. It had like, I must say about 2 young ladies before me. So I was waiting a couple of hours. They had about 2 young ladies before me. So I was waiting a couple of hours for my surgery. So finally I get into the little room where they mark you up and, you know, put your gown on, and they take pictures of your before and after and stuff. And so Dr. Dobek comes in the room and she marked me up or whatever, and, you know, just, you know, tell me everything, you know how she gonna snatch me up and, you know, give me that butt, you know. That beautiful butt that you want. So okay, so we go into the room where they do the surgery at. It wasn't really what I was expecting. pain, but like I said, I never had any surgeries before besides I had 2 C-sections, you know, prior to that. So that was like the only time I ever had surgery. So, you know, I was in a hospital. So I was like, well, you know, this is cosmetic surgery, so, you know, I didn't really know what to expect, honestly. So we go in there, and the anesthesiologist come up in there, and he's right before he gives me the anesthesia, Dr. Dobek, she holds my hand and she prayed with me and stuff. And because, like, I was so nervous, like I was shaking, and it was also kind of cold in there, and I was just shaking so bad because I was so nervous, you know. And she held my hand and said a prayer, and as you know, we was praying, then, you know, the anesthesia kicked in and I was out. Okay, so waking up from surgery, oh my goodness, I was just so cold. And if you ever been to Miami, you know it's hot in Miami, and I'm from New Orleans, and you know it's hot down here, so Miami is on a whole nother level of heat. It's hot. So, but after surgery, I don't know how it is for everyone, but that's how it was for me. I was extremely cold, extremely cold. So waking up, I was extremely cold, and oh my god, the pain. I just remember the pain was so, oh my goodness, I never experienced pain like that in my life. Like, that was the worst pain I had ever experienced. So it's been a while, so, you know, I'm trying to like remember everything. The pain was just so hard. Like, that's, if you're going to get a BBL, let me just let you know, like, I don't want to scare you or nothing like that, but the pain, it's a lot of pain. And I done had 2 C-sections, and I promise you it's nothing. If you didn't have a C-section, don't, because like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought that too. Like, I was like, girl, please. I didn't have, you know, I got 3 children. I gave birth to, you know, vaginally to my first, and my other 2, I, you know, had a C-section. I'm like, girl, if I could do that, girl, I could do anything. You know, like, I'm bucked up. I'm like, girl, that little pain ain't gonna be nothing, girl. But girl, when I tell you, whew, it's like, oh my goodness, I just remember like being in so much pain to the point I wanted to cry, and I couldn't even get the cry out. Like, it just was, oh my goodness, it was a lot. But it's not, because like, I promise you, before I got my BBLs, one BBL, before I got my BBL, I used to watch nothing but BBL videos, and nobody never, like, people would say like, you know, the pain on 10, the pain on 10. And I'm like, okay, so it's probably a little pain, but it ain't much. I'm sorry, I'm keep fumbling with something. I'm holding my papers, because like I said, it's been a while, and you're gonna see why later on in the video why I got these folders, because it's all my information. So yeah, so the pain is a lot. Okay, so I'm getting off topic, and I'm sorry if I'm like mouthing off about just the same thing over and over. I'm so nervous. Like, this is my first time just actually sitting down trying to, you know, interact with the camera and just let you know, I guess, you know, doing this story time. That's what it's called, story time. Okay, so after you get out of surgery, you go into this little, I don't know, like a little side room or something, because I was so out of it, like, that whole time in Miami, being, you know, so on pain medicine and just being loopy. I'm trying to like remember everything, because like, it's a whole of events came after that. Just, it's, oh my goodness. So okay, so after coming out of surgery, you go into this little room where you wake up from out the anesthesia or whatever. Okay, so the lady was waking me up, and she was like, come, honey, get up. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. It took me like a minute to like register like where I was. Like, oh my goodness. And then after it was over, I was like, I had the BBL. And immediately, like, in so much pain, girl, you still be wanna know how that butt look. You wanna know, like, I really got it back though. So after that, they my husband and my sister-in-law was with me, and then the nurses, so they wheeled me out into like a little parking area, because when you come out of surgery, it's like a back door that they take you out of, and you know, they wheel you into whatever, you know, you get in. We had rented a big SUV, and the way my husband did it, we had a big SUV, and we laid all the back seats down, so it was like a little bed back there for me to just lay on my stomach. And I just remember like so terrified, because I was just in so much pain. Like, you feel so sore, and just like, I didn't expect for like my midsection and all that stuff to feel like, I think the lipo itself, because like it's a lot of aggressive lipo, and I'm a thick girl. Like at the time, because I had to get down to for my BMI to be right, I had to get down to, I think, like 200-pound mark. That's what I had to get down to, 200 pounds. So I had got down to 200 pounds. So I guess, like, you know, being so heavy and trying to, like, you know, I guess that's the way she really tried to give you a shape, like give you that little shape. So getting in the SUV, I was just so terrified. Like I was so terrified. I remember crying because I was hurting so bad. I just thought like my body was just gonna rip apart. And like I said, like I keep saying, like I had 2 C-sections, and if you ever had a C-section, you know they cut your whole stomach open to take a whole child out of it. So how in the world just some needles sucking fat out would be worse than getting a whole child cut out of your stomach? It's crazy. Like, I'm telling you, the pain, it might not be like that for everybody, but it was like that for me. It was just crazy. Like I felt like I was just gonna, like, if you would have just did that, like everything, like my whole stomach would have just opened up. That's how tender and sore I was. Okay, so after that, we get home because I didn't go to a recovery house. Like I said, I had my husband and my sister-in-law helping me, so we had rented out a nice Airbnb, a 2-bedroom Airbnb. It was real nice, and with a kitchen, living room, and a beautiful balcony and stuff. I think you could probably see it in the vlog before this. So yeah, so we get back to the Airbnb. I get home, and another thing, I could remember this because it's like I said, it's been so long ago. Make sure whatever you do, or whoever with you, get your pain medicine. Don't wait for them. Don't wait till the day of your surgery. Get your pain medicine the same day you get your most likely, if you're going out of town like that, most likely you will get your prescription for your pain medicine when you go to your pre-op appointment. Get your pain medicine. Go to the Walgreens or wherever you getting your prescription filled out. After you come from your your pre-op, go straight to the Walgreens, put your prescription in, get your pain medicine, because trust me, you're gonna need that. Once you get out of surgery, you are going to need that pain medicine. Like, you definitely gonna need that. So I get out of surgery, go to the Airbnb, get home, and all I want to do is just lay down. Like, I'm gonna try to insert a picture. It's so gruesome. I'm in the faja and it's just covered in blood, because my son do my edits, so I can't really show you. I want to show y'all some things, but it's kind of like new, so I'm not gonna be able to show that. And I can show the little picture that I have where I'm in the faja and I'm laying in the bed. That's when I first got home from the surgery, and it was just covered in blood. So yeah, and you so sore, like you just can't move. And the first day was just horrible. I was crying and crying and crying. And so, like, in the video that you saw before this video about the BBL, that I'm laying across the bed talking, actually that's the next day. I was getting ready to go to my post-op appointment, and you know, so they could see is everything healing or whatever. Okay, so because I'm trying to like remember everything, and you know, just take y'all along and let you know what happened. Okay, so after that, go to the post-op appointment, and still feeling horrible, like just feeling horrible. Then like about the 3rd day, I started pushing myself, cause like honestly I felt like I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do nothing. Like the fire just was so uncomfortable, but I just was like, you gotta push yourself, because you gotta go home. And I honestly, I think you're supposed to get like 3 massages. I only got 1 massage. I couldn't even get through the massages, and I don't even know, like, all that, is that even a proper way of massaging you, the massages that you get with your package? Because I think it was New Life. Let me see. I think it was. You don't get your massages, because I don't know, Dobek changed his office twice before I went. So I'm thinking she's still in the same surgical center. I mean, not surgical center. I'm thinking she's still in the same little office. But to get your massages, you don't get your massages at Dr. Dobek's office. I think it's New Life, I'm not sure, that you go to when you get your surgery. So like, here's my little, I still have everything. My folder that you gonna, if you go to Dobek, you gonna, I don't know if she didn't change it, but this is what you'll get. You get a little folder like this with her information, telling you what to do. I know when she recommend that you drink a shake once a day or something like that, to like to help with the fat, because you don't want the fat to die. So yeah, I was only able to get 1 massage. That was the only, and I barely got that. Like, I was in so much pain. I was crying at the massage. In getting the massage, I was crying. I was crying so hard. Real tears. That's like the worst pain I experienced in my life. So finally, you know how you want, I ain't gonna say I was feeling better, but you know how you just want to feel better, like you want to feel good. Because I'm a person, like, I feel like I really do have a high pain tolerance. So I kept pushing myself to, you know, through the pain. I was like, you know, you're going through this pain, but you're gonna get through it, So I just kept pushing myself. So finally it was time, because I had to get back home to my kids. So I was like, let me get back home to my babies. So I get home, and I'm thinking like, wow, this pain is just not letting up. I'm like, I should feel some type of relief by now. Like, it comes to a point, you know, where your body start healing, and I'm thinking like, okay, something is wrong. So about the 3rd day of me being home, because I had to stay in Miami for 7 days. So the 3rd day of me being home, I was like, this pain should be letting up right now. Like, why is it not letting up? And I'm just like, I started calling Dobek office, and I'm telling them, I'm like, my left butt cheek is really like throbbing. It's hurting so bad. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna let the doctor know. I'm gonna tell, they're gonna call you, this and this. I'm like, okay. So no call. And I'm just like, when I'm telling you, I'm crying. Like, I'm literally on the phone crying with the reception. She was like, the nurse is gonna get with you. So finally, like, the 4th day, I do get in contact with the nurse. I don't even think she called me. After all the calling, they finally put me through. And she just I can't remember, but it was just really some bull crap. It was really some bull crap. So finally she tells me, I'm gonna send something over for you, and I'm gonna let Dobek call you. Dobek never calls me. Honestly, I'm not gonna even say, I can't see a person that's, honestly, I know some people might say, well, wow, your doctor, you know, is messed up. But the way she is, I honestly don't think it was her. I really feel like a lot of the stuff I went through is due to the staff, like her staff. I feel like they don't tell her stuff. I feel like when people are having problems and trying to get in contact with her, they don't let her know. So at that point, it's like now it's the 5th day. I'm literally can't do nothing. I'm in so much pain. My buttocks is red. It's on fire. It's burning. I'm to the point where I'm about to pass out. Another thing I didn't even mention, I couldn't eat. I didn't have no appetite. I end up kind of like passing out from the pain. I could barely even clean myself to even go to get ready to go to the hospital. So I'm like, at this point, I gotta go to the emergency room. So I get to the emergency room. They ask me, you know, when you go to the emergency room after having a surgery like that, especially in a whole nother state, and you know, people, they really just like kind of like shun you on some stuff, like, you know, well, you did this to yourself and now you want to come here and expect us to do something for you. Honestly, that's what I got from it, like how they treated me. So when I got there, they really wasn't much help. Like they just tried to, like, you know, say, I think they tried to push it off as I had a bladder infection, something like that. So they sent me back. They gave me some fluids. I went back that night. I couldn't sleep. Took the medicine. I woke up like 7 in the morning. Something just told me, you gotta go back to the hospital. Like, it's like something told me, you gonna die. You are going to die. You gotta go back to the hospital. My family was over by me. So my brother, he was over by my house visiting, trying to help me out with, you know, with my children and stuff. So he takes me to the hospital. I'm about to pass out in the hospital. So they had to put me in a wheelchair. So I get up in the hospital, because it's like, when I tell you, I was just out of it so much. Like, I know I'm really not explaining in depth, and I'm leaving some things out, and I'm trying to like remember everything all together. So I get to the hospital. I'm so sick. Like, I'm really like, I'm in and out. I'm in and out. I'm there, but I'm not there, because I'm in so much pain and stuff. So they run some tests on me, and come to find out, I have a real bad infection in my my left butt cheek, to the point where they have to do immediate surgery on me. So I'm just like, oh my god, I done this stuff to myself. Well, the point, they had to I had cellulitis in my butt cheek. I had got some type of way, I had got cellulitis in my butt cheek, and I had so much infection in my butt. Well, they had to go in and cut a hole in my butt, because I remember I had a tube going in from like the outside of my butt. From the outside the tube was going from there to like coming out in the, sorry about that, the camera clicked out. But like I was saying, they had to put a hole. They had to do surgery on my butt, and they put a hole from the outside part where they had a tube that came in. It went in from the outside and came out in the inside the cheeks part, where they had to drain all the infection. And oh my god, like, I was in the hospital for like a week, almost, yeah, like a week. I would say kind of going into 2 weeks, but I'm gonna just say a week. So I was in the hospital for a week. So I think I had 2 surgeries. I had 2 surgeries on my butt, and I was in so much pain. Like, oh my goodness, I was in so much pain. So after the surgery, I'm in the hospital room, and the doctor who did the surgery on me, he come up and, you know, asking me how I'm doing and everything. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I felt like I felt like I almost died. And you know how doctors are, he was like, I'm thinking he's playing, but you know, that's like not a nice way to play. I was like, oh, I felt like I almost died. He was like, no, you almost died. And I'm like, seriously? He was like, no, I'm not playing. Like, you really almost died. Like, if you would have waited a little longer, you actually could have died from the infection. I'm like, are you serious? So that whole week in the hospital and everything, and I have 3 children, like, oh my goodness, like I went through so much behind getting that BBL. I was in so much pain, my appetite was strode, I couldn't drink everything, and then I end up, from all the medicine, the antibiotics and stuff that they was giving to me, they was giving me in the hospital, backfired on me and end up messing with my kidneys. So I end up getting kidney damage due to the medication, trying to get the infection out of me. That was another situation I went through. Yeah, so yeah, I actually almost died in the recovering from my BBL. Now, I don't know. All I can say is I don't know. Like, I don't even understand how I could have got the cellulitis. Like, I was extra clean with everything. Like, everything. Like, even the Airbnb was nice and clean, but before, you know, I put all my stuff down or whatever, got in there, cleaned everything, Lysol everything, bleached everything. I didn't even, it was number white sheets, cleaned the sheets, because you know you have a wash and a dryer in there, and washed the sheets, the pillowcases and everything, bleached it. Good thing it was white. Bleached everything, and I didn't even sleep on the stuff. I had I went to the Dollar Tree and bought a bunch of you know, the shower linings, the plastic shower linings. I bought a bunch of those to swap out every day, and I put the shower lining over the bed. Then I bought the, you know how you get the little pads, the little hospital pads that you use for, like, if you're gonna have some type of, I don't know, I think they call, like, they look like puppy pads or something. So it's not like I actually laid on the shower curtain thing. I had the pads on top of the shower curtain on a little shower lining thing on the bed, and I changed those things out like every 2 to 3 hours, because I bought a bunch of them. And yeah, and I was just extra clean. I used the HIPAA soap. First I used the Dow. I actually dried my skin out completely, trying to be, you know, extra clean, and still end up getting cellulitis. So I used the red soap. I don't know if it's called HIPAA something. It's been so long, but it's this red soap that you have to use. It's a real it's a soap that really clean you for anytime you're going to have surgeries and stuff like that, because I remember I had to use it for my C-section too. So yeah, and I had like a big old bottle of that, and that's all I was using for my body, you know. And I'm really thinking, all I can say is I don't want to discourage anyone from getting a BBL, because girl, let me tell you, if I would have saw a video like this back then when I wanted to get my surgery, I still would have got it done, because that's how hard I wanted to get it done. Even when I was in the hospital, it's crazy. I was in the hospital, I was just so out of it. I was hurting so bad. I just was crying the whole time. Like, every day I was just crying and crying and crying. And I was like, why did I do this to myself? And the nurses are coming up, because, like, honestly, I was the youngest person on that floor. The youngest person. It was so weird to them. I was the youngest person on that floor. And the girls are coming, you know, because I was in there from having a BBL and, you know, having complications for us. So the girls are coming in and talk to me. And I'm not gonna lie, like, all my nurses, oh my God, they were so sweet. Like, they was, even my doctors, like, I really had some good doctors, because my doctor who did the surgery on my butt, he really did a good job. Like, it could have been worse. Like, you know, sometimes some people are really like box you up just for the heck of it. Like, you know, he really did a great job. I'm not gonna lie, I was blessed, you know, because it could have been worse. Like, so all the girls, like, they'll come up there and talk to me or whatever, and they'll be like, don't worry about it, you're gonna be happy once all this is over with and you get to really enjoy your body. You're not gonna worry about that. And at the time I was like, are you serious? Like, I can't believe somebody was sitting in my face and telling me this. Like, that's crazy to me. But I'm not going to even lie, like, now I even though I do enjoy it, because, you know, I went from having, you know, I didn't have a butt, and now, you know, I have one. But the only thing is, by me going through everything that I went through, I wasn't able to wear my my thigh high, so I didn't really get the compression results that I wanted to. Like, you know, you're supposed to really wear your compression garment for about like 3 months. I couldn't wear it at all, because, you know, having all those surgeries and being, you know, having to really like take care of, you know, my butt, I couldn't really have all that going on, you know, because you have to keep that clean. You know, hey, you know, I caught an infection, so I didn't really get the results that I wanted. It's good. And then I end up gaining all that weight. Like I said, I was 200 before. I was 200 pounds before I got my surgery, and now I done gained a lot of weight back. Now I'm like 220. So if you continue to watch my channel, you'll see me going trying to get myself together. Like, I really, before I had my BBL, I really thought, you know, I was gonna have a BBL and really get on my health kick journey, you know, and lose some weight, get my body to the size that I really want. You know, things happen, you know. But all I want to say is, I'm gonna cut this short. All I want to say, like, this is, like I say, this is not to discourage anybody from getting a BBL, but just know, like, when you getting this surgery done, whoever you getting your surgery with, just make sure you talk to them about how they do with cleaning their facility after each person then, you know, got their service. You know, trust your body. If you feeling, maybe something should have dawned on me in the beginning, that I was in so much pain. Like, okay, well, maybe this is not normal for you to be in this much pain. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw girls, like, honestly, all the girls that had got their surgery the same day that I got my surgery, I would see them at the massage apartments, and they would be doing good, and, you know, they would be, you know, up and moving and this and that. And I'm like, well, why am I the only one so sick? Like, I'm really sick, and the rest of the girls are up and going. So, you know, if you trust your body, you know, if you feel something is off, go to the hospital. Like, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Go to the hospital, you know, go to the hospital. And another thing, like I said, it was just my husband and my sister-in-law, and, you know, they don't know anything about that kind of stuff. Do your research. Find you a good recovery home. Bring somebody with you. I know you really want to get this surgery done. I know it's expensive, and, you know, you might be saving for it or whatever you're doing, but find somebody, if you could afford, if they can't, you know, come with you or whatever on their own, if you gotta pay for them, just wait and save up the money to be able to bring another person out with you. Have somebody with you. You need the support, you need the help. Do your research. Find a really good recovery home that's been going and they know what they're doing. They got a nurse on call. Maybe if you could look into getting a nurse. If you're not gonna get a recovery home and you want to get you like an Airbnb, a nice Airbnb, look into about getting a nurse to come out and check you, you know, check on you, you know, because this surgery, the only thing is, don't have in your mind that, oh, I'm just gonna get a little BBL and it ain't nothing. Because honestly, that's what I thought. I had C-sections. I had 2 C-sections, so I'm like, oh, this just, they just gonna, you know, suck some fat out and suck it back up in your butt. You know, like, you just really, you know, you don't think like you can, you know, like the worst I thought about this surgery was being allergic to anesthesia. Because when I had my C-sections, it's not the same type of anesthesia. I wasn't like under like that, so I had never really had that type of anesthesia, so that's what I was more afraid of. So yeah, just, you know, do your research, find you a good doctor. Sometimes the cheaper route is not a good route, but honestly, I don't know what went wrong with that situation. But I would, like I said, Dr. Dobag herself is a real good doctor, but her staff is trash. I'm gonna be honest with you, her staff is trash. I honestly don't feel like it's Dr. Dobag doing, like, I don't know who take care of the operating room after each person. The staff is trash. The receptionist and, you know, the people that you have to deal with to get to her, they trash. They really are. I honestly I feel like a lot of stuff go on that she don't really even know about until it's gonna be too late, honestly. But she prayed for me in that surgery. I prayed, I kept praying and praying, and I made it, because Lord knows I almost was out of here. But if y'all got any questions for me, leave a comment. If you have any questions, you know, leave a comment below. I'll get to your comment. I'll answer any question that you need answered. If you want to know, if y'all want another video in depth, because like I said, it's been a minute. That was in September. I honestly wasn't gonna make this video, but I'm like, you know what, maybe somebody out there, you know, need to hear this. You know, this is, like I said, this does not discourage you from getting your BBL. Because, girl, I've been there. I know, even if I did would have saw this kind of video, I still would have went and got my BBL. Honestly, but like I say, just pay attention to your body. If you feeling any type of way, if something don't feel right, don't wait on getting in contact with these surgical places. Like, you're going out there in Miami to all these different little surgical places, and you go home and you can't just pop back up to them. It's not the same as if you're going to a plastic surgery place in your hometown. You know what I'm saying? You could just go over to them, you know, like, it's much easier. You know, like, once they get their money from you and they do what they do, they out of there. They ain't trying to see you, they ain't trying to hear nothing from you. So just make sure, you know, you go, I would say, get you a nurse to come check on you, or go to a good recovery home. But like I say, I don't want to keep going over the same thing. But if you want to know any more, anything else, just, you know, comment below. I'll answer your comment and answer any questions. And like, if it's anything y'all want to know, things that if you want to know, like, things that you will need for your BBL, because I know there's a lot of videos saying you need this, you need that. A lot of that stuff you're not going to use, honestly, but you rather be safe than sorry too. But yeah, just comment below if y'all even want another video about, you know, some things that I might have left out. Comment below, and, you know, because I'm trying to remember everything off the top of my head. I might make another video if I look back on this video and see I left out some things that I wanted to say, being nervous or whatever. But yeah, so guys, just like I say, just want to let y'all know before I leave out, please stay safe with getting these type of surgeries. I don't want to see another woman go through what I went through. Stay safe. Ask questions. Ask how they clean the surgery room after each person. You know, let them know, like, I'm not trying to get no cellulitis and all that kind of stuff. That's a big factor that a lot of women get with these type of surgeries. So yeah, and if you want to ask, if you didn't have this problem or whatever, you want to ask me some questions or whatever, comment below. I'll answer your question. I'm an open book, so yeah. And thanks for watching. Bye.